When I came here first time, I never thought that I would stay here for the rest of my life.
Отгоре надолу можем поставить. Отгоре и вратися. Додолу. Да, и вратися. Може ретрасати.
There were only few rooms available to live in. The rest was completely destroyed. It took 14 months to build it, which is a miracle. There were a lot of miracles connected with the building of this monastery. Relate to an experience we had, a great joy that we had when we were gifted with the icon of St. George. This icon was given to us as a gift from another monastery. I remember the day when we got the icon, when our abbot brought the icon and placed it in the church. It was a very special moment for me because through the icon I felt the presence of St. George, as if he was alive here with us, as if he wanted to show us in a way that he's taking care of us through the icon present in the monastery. That's how I felt it. And actually that's how it really was, because I remember a couple of times when there was this strange light coming from the icon, which is not an ordinary light. And I saw him smile many times. He's really alive, and he's really present through the icon. It's actually with every icon, because when you venerate an icon, you don't venerate the wood or the material or the colors or any other painting. You venerate the living saint who is present through the icon. But we cannot see them. We might feel them, we might feel their presence. We cannot see them because we are not pure enough to see that world, not yet. The people that have been able to see the heavenly world have managed to cleanse their heart. For them, it's very possible to see angels, to see saints. For us, I just say that our spiritual eyes are still not open. But we can feel their presence. Every time when you enter the church, when you see the icons and the frescoes, everything is with pictures and with colors, you have the feeling of like you're entering another spiritual world, and you're having something different from the outside. When you see the icon of a Byzantine icon, you see the face not of an ordinary man like me, like you, but you see something which is it's not like ordinary man. You see a heavenly man. I stayed alone for 8 months, and at times I wondered whether I would stay alone all my life. But St. George took really good care of that as well. He brought sisters from all around Macedonia.
А там пише темата. Темата е обновата на монашната Македония. Пише по Македония.
When you paint an icon, it's also something special. First of all, the people that paint have a fasting period, meaning that they have to prepare themselves for the painting of the saint. And when they are painting the icon of the saint, they are praying all the time. When you pray and paint, you're making this icon a holy icon. So when people see it, they feel your prayer. They feel the spiritual power of the icon. Every icon has got grace that it brings with itself. It comes from the saint that is painted on it. But still, those icons which are painted with prayer, their power is much greater. And if they're painted with love, you can very easily see the love of a painter. For me, it was very strange because I had this world career, as people would say. I used to work for Interpol. Yes, for it was hard for my parents, for the people around me to understand why. Why would I leave a job so great, to live alone, never to get married, never to have children or family. When I first entered the church, I felt this peace I never felt before. And I felt their love. And I realized that before that I never really felt love. That's the basic reason why a person would want to give up everything and go to a monastery. It's the love.
I finished the university and I thought that I would have an ordinary life like every girl, that I would get a job, that I would get married. But when I started to read books and I started to confess and I started to visit monasteries and I started to learn about this kind of life, monastic life, that attracted me and I began to like it. While working, you're praying. So you're repeating the prayer of Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me, the sinner. So you're constantly praying while you're working, while you're doing something during the day. This is isychasm, living with prayer and having the prayer inside. Sometimes it's a moment when the prayer comes out from your heart. You don't make any effort. You don't force yourself to say the prayer, but the prayer is coming out from your heart. Jesus Christ, have mercy on me, the sinner. Jesus Christ, have mercy on me, the sinner. Jesus Christ, have mercy on me, the sinner. Господи, Христе, помилуй мене грешния. Jesus Christ, have mercy on me, the sinner. Jesus Christ, have mercy on me, the sinner. Jesus Christ, have mercy on me.
The prayer at first is hard, it's difficult, because every time you want to pray, something just comes up. Or sometimes you just cannot put your mind to rest, concentrate on the words you're saying. But it's very short and it's very deep, because the more you repeat it, the more inner it becomes. So it makes you enter yourself, and that's where you meet God, inside yourself. If you want to pray, you have to close yourself inside your heart and repeat, Our Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy upon me, the sinner. And feel every word of it. And that's when the prayer works. Sometimes it makes you cry, sometimes it makes you very happy. But it never leaves you cold. It makes you feel something. In a monastery, the first thing you get in touch is with your own self. The world is a place where you can hide your vices very successfully, even from your own self. It's a very dynamic life, very fast living, and you just don't have the time to look into yourself, to see who you are for real. How an icon should be painted. We are trying to show another world. We're not painting a painting, we're painting an icon.
Господи Ісусе Христе, Сине Божий, помилуй нас. Господи Ісусе Христе, Сине Божий, помилуй нас.
Icons have the golden background. It represents the uncreated light of divine love, the uncreated divine energies, which are a very important theological point.
Gospode Isuse Hriste, Sine Boži, pomiluj nas. 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 Gospode Isuse Hriste, Sine Boži, pomiluj nas.
Mogu da ne snimiš kako probam da sjeti.
Mame tu.
Gospode Isuse Hriste, Sine Božji, Sine Božji,
Pomiluj nas.
Gospode Isuse Hriste, Sine Božji,
Pomiluj nas.
Bože, blagoslovi ove piće služimo smrci svet svakda sada i veki u vekove vekova.
Amin. Čitanje prvoga, Vladiko Sveti blagoslovi.
Molitvo svetih otaca naših, Gospodi su Bog naš, pomiluje nas.
458. godine da primi od njega nagradu za premnoge muke i nevolje što pretrpi za istinu. Kada se istroje dani i meseci i godine života našeg. On se trudi oko zapovesti duha koje je opisao apostol bez zadavanja, bez vršenja dela vrlina. Slušajući da treba da sija prijatelja Dioskorova, Juvenilije bio otiran s prestola, oni, molitvo se Nikotaca naših Gospod Isus Hriste, Bože naš pomoli nas, molitvo se Nikotaca naših Gospod Isus Hriste, Bože naš pomoli nas, molitvo se do Vladike našeg Gospod Isus Hriste, Bože naš pomoli nas. Amin.
C'est bon.
Το γαλλικό. Sono français.
Prenez un petit verre avec vous et venez à côté de moi par là. Alors, venez par là les Français, s'il vous plaît. Quand vous êtes servis, mettez-vous par là. Je vous explique rapidement les différentes étapes de la fabrication des icônes. On est une des plus grandes fabriques d'icônes de Grèce. On fait des icônes donc toujours artisanalement. On est environ 120 personnes qui travaillent là. Vous avez quelques personnes là devant vous, c'est un petit échantillon. On fait des icônes donc toujours artisanalement. On utilise une toile de coton, une toile sur laquelle on a passé, qu'on a enduite d'un côté de plâtre. Hein. On va poncer pour obtenir une surface bien lisse et on va faire le dessin. On a un original, on recopie les contours, hein, on obtient le dessin. Ensuite, on passe les couleurs. C'est la phase qui demande le plus de travail, le plus de temps. Hein. On utilise des couleurs naturelles en poudre. Ce sont des pigments qu'on dilue dans un mélange de jaune d'œuf et de vinaigre, hein, ce qu'on appelle la tempéra. Le jaune d'œuf permet de fixer et le vinaigre de conserver les couleurs. Hein. C'est une méthode qui date de l'Antiquité, qui date de même avant les icônes. Hein. Sur la peinture, on a passé la colle et après 24 heures, on applique la feuille d'or sur la colle. On a des feuilles d'or très très fines. Ça se présente comme ça. Voilà, on va poser la feuille sur la colle. Et vous voyez, ça tient. Hein. Avec une brosse douce, on va enlever les petits morceaux. Hein. Vous voyez, on va répéter ça sur toute la surface du cadre, hein, de l'icône. Voilà, et pour finir, on va faire la patine, on va vieillir l'icône pour qu'elle ressemble le plus possible à l'original, on va la patiner. On passe une peinture à l'eau noire sur toute la surface et quand c'est sec, on va nettoyer, on va frotter et on obtient ce résultat-là. Il reste quelques petites marques noires. On a donc une icône qui a l'air plus ancienne. Alors, je vous explique encore une dernière chose. Il y a, comme vous voyez, beaucoup d'icônes. Il y a évidemment plusieurs qualités. Hein. Tout n'est pas la même chose. Il y a par exemple des icônes comme ça qui sont simplement des photos, des images qu'on a collées sur le bois. Ça n'a rien à voir avec ce dont j'ai parlé auparavant. Hein. C'est simplement des photos ici, dans ce petit coin-là. Et là, il y a des icônes anciennes par là, dans cette partie-là, des icônes, quelques pièces là, des antiquités, des icônes là un peu moins vieilles, qui ont une soixantaine d'années, et là des icônes qui sont faites sur le bois ancien, c'est-à-dire du vieux bois récupéré dans des vieilles maisons. La peinture est récente par contre. Hein. Ça c'est la Vierge guérisseuse, elles ont toutes une symbolique, une signification. C'est la Vierge, on dit, qui guérit, qui protège la santé, par exemple celle-ci. Hein. Il y a sur les petites icônes 30% et 40% sur les plus grandes. Vous ne perdez pas votre petit coupon, on organise une petite tombola après votre visite. Hein. Vous avez chacun un petit billet. Voilà, merci bien. Vous admirez.
Oui, vous l'avez, l'icône de la Sainte Trinité qui est très connue.
Oui, on va voir l'icône de la Sainte Trinité. C'est ça que vous demandiez, non? Oui. Avec le Christ, le Saint-Esprit et le Père.
Ah oui, c'est possible.
C'est ça, ça existe dans tous les formats. Je vous montre celle-ci.
Et l'autre aussi, alors, ça s'appelle la Sainte Trinité.
C'est la Sainte, oui. Autre chose, hein.
Avec les anges.
Vous l'avez avec le bois comme ça, tout ça, qui fait 50 €. Et après, on a plus petit. Si ça vous intéresse.
Ce sont les Italiens qui sont arrivés maintenant.
Celle-ci, elle est bien la Trinité, celle-là. Parce qu'effectivement, ça c'est la... Ça, là, elle m'a dit que c'était la Trinité. Elle m'a dit que ça c'est la Trinité. Et puis on voit effectivement le Père, le Fils et l'Esprit. Mais à moins que ce soit l'Esprit sur l'épaule, là-haut.
Avez-vous choisi, monsieur?
Oui.
Je peux vous aider?
Sinon, est-ce que c'est ça que vous appelez le Christ en majesté, celui-ci?
Oui.
Mais vous l'avez en plus petit ou pas? Oui, donc ça c'est bien la Sainte Trinité, vous m'avez dit.
Oui, oui.
Sinon d'autres du Christ, vous les avez en plus petit?
Ce format-là, c'est irait?
C'est quelle icône celui-ci?
Le Pantocrator. Et celui-là, c'est le Christ qui bénit.
L'albero della vita.
L'altro è?
Et la... Venez, Hiro,
Questa, quella è questa.
Vous avez dit 40 euros.
Les deux doigts comme ça, c'est la double nature, la bénédiction, mais la double nature, humaine et divine.
Ah, oui.
If we are now in front of this icon, we can feel that we live it. We enter, we're in the same room. The time stops, the time does not exist. I can show you here. One of the most classic, I can say, Byzantine icons is the icon of the descent into hell. The background is gilt with gold leaf because gold symbolizes the light of the divinity, and also according to the ancient Greek and Egyptian people, it symbolized the eternity. It means that when the Orthodox people go in front of the icons, time stops for him because he is invited to enter and to live this event. When we see something in the perspective, of course we see it small, but you can see here that we see small what is close to us, and what is far away becomes big and comes to us. Far away, close away, the curtains like that, out of the buildings, inside of the buildings. We accepted everything like mystery, and I think when the modern artists are talking for their art, neither they can give complete explanation for what they have created.
I put little vinegar, maybe a little more. For me as a contemporary artist, I have my own rules. I have to be in a mood to paint. When my hand is just good and right to paint icons, I'm doing that. Because I always leave something from me inside of that icon, my certain feelings or my certain mood. That's why sometimes that image looks like my emotions. Everything is in the drawing. Everything. You don't get up or down the drawing. It's just inside. And you're going above and above. If I'm painting Virgin Mary, maybe sometimes if I'm sad, she is sad too. If I'm joyful, she is joyful. If it is dry, then every layer that I put above will melt. But the egg is like a fixator. I'm painting icons in classical way, and that means that I start with deeper colors and go to lighter colors. I'm using the reproduction for my drawing and how I'm developing the painting. That is the manner and the moment, and it is never the same. It's only the image that is same, but the last image can just express something from myself. when you just repeat and repeat and repeat, you just find the meaning of it. And you are better and better and better. It is just like a Byzantine music. The theme is always the same, and it's going a little bit, high, and then it's repeating and repeating. Just like everyday's life. It is the day, it is the light, and then it's the night, and it's going again and again. Every kind of painting needs a construction and something that is solid, and the drawings are something that are very solid. Sometimes you can express something with only one line, but I enjoy colors because they are abstract for me. The straws will disappear, but the color will be here somewhere. Transparent, but it will be here. The straws will be only the white living part. I have to believe in something, but I'm not that kind of religious believer as somebody would imagine me to be and to paint icons, because I feel that I'm an artist and I like just to make and create things. So I have to, I have to believe in hope. I believe in hope. When I'm very peaceful, I really like to enjoy my strokes of icons. So I'm using my contemporary art for, giving out my energy. It's like breathing. You're getting and you're, So that's how I feel my two arts. I can't live without both of them. I think that there are moments of light, so nevertheless, if you're a common or if you're a monk, it is the belief of what you're doing, and you have to do it very honestly. In my abstract art, I express my own reality, and that is something that is not real. Sometimes I like only just that rhythm inside, and I'm just letting the things out of me in their own way, not to command them, not to control them, just to feel them, how they're getting out through my hand, and I enjoy that. And sometimes I don't even know what am I painting. My eyes are just blocked in that paint, and I'm just doing things. And after that, when I recognized, it was nice moments. You can use only the spirit from the icon, not the image for the modern art, because it is, for me, sounds very artificially. But if you get only the spirit, maybe you can use it.
Признавам, после толкова комплексите да.
Working icons is not in the regular studies here. We work graphics, only graphics, but I work icons in my free time for my own pleasure. I'm fascinated of the techniques of the old masters, that stylization that you can see in the eyes, in the whole figure, in the Byzantine icon. So I like to connect that old experience with new modern interpreting of graphics or painting. Some elements took from the Byzantine art and included in the drawing, in graphics. This is more stylized. You must be religious to paint icon. When I made graphics, it's different.
Mnogo je nisko čelo, viš kako je spušteno. Quand j'étais étudiant, j'ai travaillé sur les fresques dans le monastère macédonien. Je travaillais à la conservation et restauration de la fresque. Ce sont les premières gravures que j'avais fait après le diplôme de l'Académie de Beaux-Arts de Ljubljana. L'influence de l'art médiéval est évidente, surtout les couleurs. Ils sortent de la couleur des fresques et des icônes, surtout le problème de la lumière, parce que l'église macédonienne, il y a de petites fenêtres. Cette petite cercle sont de la candélabre. Ça veut dire la lumière ici commence. Ici il y a un peu plus grande lumière dans l'altar. Et ici dans une fenêtre triforée. Les dernières 3-4 années, je m'occupe avec les feuilles où est possible d'expliquer la qualité de la ligne, de la trace.